And they came out and said that at this moment, Christopher is not responding to anything that we are trying. And he said, we're pretty positive that the reason that this is happening is because of the HPV vaccination. Oh, Lord, he was vibrant. He was so smart, funny. We were taking them for their sports physicals for school. Somehow it got messed up. Our schedule got messed up at the doctor, and we ended up seeing a doctor that wasn't even the boy's pediatrician. And this was something that he was very persistent about, this is something that he's going to do. You wouldn't want your children to be the reason that some girl got, their future wives or future girlfriends could get cancer. After that night, he slept for almost a full 48 hours before I really was like, okay, something is clearly wrong, like seriously wrong. So that's when 2 days after that is when I took him into the emergency room. When we got to the hospital, they did CAT scans, MRIs, they did the spinal tap, and basically they came back saying that Christopher had lesions on his brain, and that he had significant swelling in his brain and his spinal cord. Sent in a neurologist to speak with us, to where that is the first time that anybody had talked to us about like what prior to this had we done differently, like what was different. And he said, we're pretty positive that the reason that this is happening is because of the HPV vaccination. And so they were diagnosing Christopher with ADEM, acute disseminated encephalomyelitis. And then they said, we'll come in on the morning of the 14th and we'll do what we call a brain death test. And they came out and said that at this moment, Christopher is not responding to anything that we are trying. And he is not responding to the brain death test. It was showing that he was brain dead. Not only do we need to be researching this, but every single thing that goes to our body, every single thing, whether it's ingestion or injection. I think we need to be more self-aware and understand what we're doing to our bodies.
I'm going to put him over here. Next to Christina there. There he goes. Look at his beautiful face.
Yeah.
All of these beautiful faces of these teenagers. It is disgusting. It is tragic, and it didn't need to be. And so, to all of you listening, we will not stop until we have got every single